In honor of this terrifying combat with Mosghuta, I have one question I'd like to ask the four of you guys.
Of course.
What's your most memorable combat in all of the tabletop RPGs you've ever played?
Oh, I got this 100%.
Go ahead then.
Okay, so before we played this game, we were all in a game of Starfinder together. And basically the idea was we were in like a market square and we were fighting like a whole bunch of people, and we were pinned by this sniper that was on the top of a 200-story building. And my character had the unique ability to be able to walk up vertical surfaces because I got a surgical implant that let me do that. And so here I am like the Predator walking, like sprinting up the side of this building. And everybody else had to get inside the building and use the stairs, which took them about 12 extra turns to get there. So I get to the top of this building, and I'm like, it's a sniper. I'm a melee combatant. I'll win this fight. I died. I got kicked off the building.
I remember that. I brought you back as a tree.
You
did.
You ran. You ran for that. You're like, I take off, and you came back like a minute or two later with the spell gem.
Oh, yeah. I went to the
had
market
to cast
buy
it
one,
with Mystic Mike.
I remember that. Good times.
Yeah, that's probably the most memorable combat ever.
For you, yeah.
Just like sprinting up the side of the building. Everyone else is like taking the long way up the stairs. I'm like, I got this, no problem. Get to the top, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're just like, wow, that's awesome. All right, we'll meet you up there.
Oh,
Nico?
Yeah, mine will be, oh boy, sad day for me. It was also Starfinder. And I was playing a Technomancer, which I really liked that character. It was really cool. It was a nice mix between spellcaster and a melee fighter. It was a lot of fun. I did a lot of cool things with that character. And there was this one fight on the second last session of the whole campaign where there was this like weird like blob ethereal creature that was like teleporting between different dimensions. And like like the shadow plane, I think it was.
I think it was the ethereal plane.
It was the ethereal plane?
I think it was ethereal.
Yeah. And I got a little too confident. I got not a little too confident. I got very confident. I don't know if I thought this thing was a lot closer to death than it was, but it ended up killing me. And it was the first time that I ever had a character that died. But it was kind of wild. It was a big fight, and it was a massive creature. And I don't know why I thought that I could, face it, just me, and even like withstand one turn of its attacks. And I can confirm that I did not.
You died to massive damage, didn't you? Like it crit you?
It was insane. It was like over 100 damage or something like that.
You got crit at 1 HP.
Yeah,
What were we,
was
like 9th level at the time or so? Or
yeah, that was the end of that.
It was the end of that campaign. Yeah,
I thought it was
It
just
was
the
the
end
session
of the
before
book.
the end.
Yeah, when those are the
campaign.
we were like
so
8th or
close,
9th.
But it was a really fun character. I liked that. That combat was wild. My first death ever.
Can I just say I'm honored that both of your favorite combats were games that I ran and killed both of you.
True. I mean, you do remember those moments.
Oh, I remember them.
They last.
I remember. My favorite, Adam, I'll make you feel good because it's one you ran.
Oh, thanks.
Curse of the Crimson Throne. I think it's one we still joke about today when we raided the medical encampment. And there were gray maidens in the rafters.
Oh yeah, because you guys were like, well, there's no other combatants here. Well, what could go wrong? And I'm like,
Yeah, we didn't see any combatants, but apparently the map had some hidden gray maidens in the rafters that were shooting bows at us. And it's a joke we still use today whenever we talk about like an invisible combatant. We say, oh, there's a gray maiden in the rafter. That was a really fun fight because before that, my character also made a speech that was a parody of the Krusty Krab strike speech to get a bunch of people outside the medical facility to raid the medical facility to cause a distraction for us to get in. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's even when we're out in like public or at a bar or someone will be like, oh, we checked the rafters.
Yeah, exactly. We still think about it. What about yours, Ryan?
Mine is also from Curse of the Crimson Throne, the game that Adam ran. And it wasn't necessarily even a combat. It was probably my favorite character of all time. And I kind of walked myself into this.
is this the character whose throat I slit?
That was also pretty
That
good.
was
You
another-
gave us plenty of warning.
I know what he's talking about.
It was a great honor, let me tell you.
I remember. Adam doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
He He was a human blood rager. named
Oh, I remember now. I remember now.
That's all.
And we were trekking through. What was the? It was like a library or it was a castle.
It was Castle Scarwall.
Castle. Who built that place? Yeah.
Awful dungeon.
No offense to the artist,
Mhm.
but yeah, we were walking through. We came upon a library when I don't know where little puff magic smoke, I guess. Servant of the evil god Zon Cathan appeared and offered us a great honor in serving him as the steward of the library. My character, not very smart, heard great honor and went, sure, why not? And Adam made a little pop noise with his mouth and said, your character is now gone.
Yeah, I remember that.
There's
Not
no
a single one of us sense motive on this.
It's emoted, but everyone else, it was like this weird shadowy bat thing. So everyone else looked at it and they're like, yeah, no, I'm good. you take it easy, though. We're out of here.
This guy just believed anything that was said.
Yep.
I mean,
Not
I
a
also
single one
hit
of
a
us.
statue
Servant of the
and went
library, I'm
blind
in.
for like several hours. I grabbed the orb. It was just like an orb. I'm like, oh, I walk up and touch it, and poof, Gregor's on his own. I left you guys in like
You made a lot of bad
labyrinth.
decisions in that campaign.
Yeah.
Characterful decision.
It was a character.
It was
yeah.
a character flaw. I would say that. Yeah.
What about you, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite one was probably when I was in high school. My dad was running the game, and I was playing my rogue, and I was fighting this shape changer creature. Do you know what this is, John?
Is this the one with the elemental plane of fire?
Yeah, we're gonna go there. So we were fighting this shape changer, and I got it in like a grapple, and it was casting a spell to like leave. And my dad was like, "Oh, do you want to like? Are you a willing creature? Do you want to go?" And in my stupid head, I was like, "It's fucking dimension door. Like, okay, I'll go 100 feet that way. Like, whatever. I still got this thing grappled. It was plane shift. So my character, instead of going to like 50 feet that way, 400 feet that way, he was on a different plane of existence, and that was the end of my rogue. That was probably my favorite.
Oh,
Lost
That's
in
wild.
Rogue.
Quick,
that was a good one too. Conjuration foil.
Oh
with
yeah.
Evandel, my half the Dompier Arcanist.
I remember
It
that.
was in, you had this like, it was kind of like a key. Was he key or anything? He was just like a Rakshasa, right?
It was Rakshasha.
Or no, it was a servant of Anadazin. They tried to flee.
I remember those.
Dude, I don't remember. I
it
ran
was
this
something
game
like-
and I don't
I
remember.
remember you
something like that.
conjuration foiled Boblin the Goblin too. That was
That was a good one. Yeah, she failed the save and I didn't stop her from leaving. I just sent her like up to 1,000 kilometers of where she originated.
so she was just really mad.
1,000 kilometers. And you guys were right on an ocean too, so she
She should have been in the water.
Yeah. Well, speaking of combats, let's jump back into this combat we're in with everyone's favorite character, Mosghuta, the boss
Speaking
cow.
of
Boss
character deaths.
cow. Yeah. Speaking of character deaths.
John, you want to go ahead and recap what happened last session?
Yeah, so just to keep it brief, we finished at the end of the session before, we had finished a fight with some zombie dogs and a horse, and then we went and checked out some grain carts and some grain silos and some corpses, and we've kind of figured out that some people seem to have come up over the walls to the farmyard and infiltrated. They spread some weird pink powder onto the grain. They had some weird gray goo that caused muscle spasms, but wasn't like more of a nuisance. They had some like alchemical things that caused nuisances. And then we found a bunch of barns with a bunch of stuff in it that we can't really use until we got to this barn with some zombies in it. And they knocked the door down, and in so doing alerted Mosghuta to our presence. And so we are now between rock and hard place.
Both
Actually-
being Mosghuta.
Well, the good news is you guys have already killed 2 of the zombies that were in the barn, and you've damaged the 3rd one. And Mosghuta is currently being distracted by the zombie that Ryan's character, Ilrun, conjured up. So you have that going for you right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what else we have going against us is he has 4 real hit points. And I have 9.
8.
You're missing hit points too.
I'm at 12 out of
8
18.
temp.
Well, I'm at
8
12.
temp.
I'm
Okay.
technically at 12 as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
8 temp.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I think we'll be okay.
It's not good.
I think we just need to see how much damage Mosghuta actually does on a normal hit.
I think We just let the zombie crit it, grab it because it's a zombie, and just Mosghuta can't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's the plan.
That'll
there's a
happen.
couple of holes there. But
I don't know what you're talking
That'll
about.
happen. I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah.
Whose turn did we leave on? Did we leave on?
we're on top,
Ilrun?
we're on 3. Before we get into
Okay.
it, Nico, give us some fight music.
Absolutely.
I was thinking about that
Say less,
gray, the pinkish gray powder.
Yeah.
It could also just be like a type of insecticide.
That's true.
To kill the Terminids.
Maybe it's like itching powder.
Ooh.
Just
Alright.
to mess with people.
So we're at the top of round 3. Ilrun, you are up. Tell me what you want to do.
Okay, I had an idea before we went to break. Whether I remember it or not remains to be seen. So I am going to maintain my summoning spell on the zombie.
Okay.
And then I'll use another action to sustain Forbidding Ward on Knick-Knack.
Okay.
And with my last action,
You can pray to your god.
2 sustains. This guy's concentrating.
do 20 feet.
You're running towards the barn that the zombies are in? Okay.
I'm thinking that's probably a good idea until we figure out what we're doing.
So we are choosing to everyone pile in,
Yeah,
Close
I'm
the
going
door.
to run towards the partially
close our eyes, huddle in the corner.
Just,
the partially occupied doorway, and I can only run 20 feet, so
Okay.
I'm
so you run up,
Stop there.
you're just outside the barn about 5 feet away, and now it is
Don't
Matt.
forget, when you sustain your summon, you give it actions.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same command, just bias time.
Well, so you want, I'm assuming you want to attack.
That'd be cool.
Alright, I have the stats here, so I'll roll for your summon.
Immediately when you finish casting the spell, it gets its 2 actions for the turn, and then every time you sustain it, it gets another 2 actions.
First hit hits Mosghuta.
Oh, it's happening.
Do we get to know the number?
Do you want to know the number?
Yeah.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, but to hit.
Oh, to hit? Yeah, sure. It got a math 19 to hit.
19. Okay.
This is possible.
We're bringing
little bit more
down the
doable.
AC a little bit here.
Yeah.
So we have a
It's
guarantee.
got a 37 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Let's go zombie.
Do we get to know the number when Mosghuta hits the zombie? Because it's like 42. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
But it does not look like all that damage went through like the previous shot from your gauntlet crossbow.
Okay.
And then the zombie will take a second attack to hit.
What a hero.
It hits again with
Dude.
17.
With 17? Guys, I think we might be okay.
And then that'll be
I think we're going to be okay.
couple more points of damage. 5 more points of damage, but again does not all go through.
This summon was probably the best idea you had.
Just
thinking
even
about
giving
this.
us enough time to deal with these 3 undead near us. That's
Not
the
only
biggest
is it giving us time, it's doing damage
It
now.
is, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's gonna do more damage than you guys are gonna do against Mosghuta.
It might.
Mathis, you're up.
Likely. All right, I think I have to follow suit. So I think what I'm gonna. Oh, but there is that one undead.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't have it. Oh yeah, reactions are not as common in 2e, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, not a
So
lot of things.
I think what I'm gonna do then is take my first action to accidentally close the door, but to just get inside that house. And then I am going to cast shield on myself.
Coward.
Listen, I am hurting right now, so I really need to make sure that we make it to tomorrow. So that just pretty much just gives me +1 to my AC.
Okay.
And then I have one more action. I'm going to cast guidance on Knick-Knack.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
that gives him +1 to hit.
That gives him a +1 to either an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, skill check,
Okay.
and you get to choose what you use it on.
Okay. Yeah, I get to choose one.
Then that's your turn. Then it is Knick-Knack's turn.
Cool. I am currently grabbed by the zombie,
Yes, you are.
but that doesn't actually affect how hard it is to hit him. So I'm gonna just punch him. 13 on the die +6.
That'll hit.
Yeah, figured. 7 on the die, 12
In-
slashing.
Are you sorry? You said you we said punch him.
I'm using my
you
sword.
sword, okay.
I'm using my sword. I'm gonna punch him with my sword.
Okay. That's how much points of damage?
12 slashing.
12 slashing. So you will kill this zombie.
Okay, perfect. That I believe ends the grab. Okay, so I have 2 actions left. Readying is like a 2-action thing, right? Like you prepare an action.
You spend 2 actions to trade it for a reaction later. Yeah.
Also, I've been reading my exploit vulnerability, and it doesn't have a listed range on it, so I imagine it's line of sight.
Yeah,
So I could try and just dip out and exploit vulnerability on Mosghuta, which I will do. I'm gonna step out of the barn,
Sure.
and then I will roll to exploit vulnerability on Mosghuta.
Okay. And what?
This is DC by level.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be screwed here, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. So it's an esoteric lore check against standard DC for level.
What if this cow's hyped up and it's not actually
Okay.
like scary?
16 plus 7 is 23.
That's success.
Success. Okay. Just a success or a critical success?
Just a success.
Okay. On just a success, I can recall an important fact about the creature, learning its highest weakness, but not or one of its highest weak. Yeah, okay. Its highest weakness or one.
It has one weakness. I don't think
Okay.
you're gonna like it. Critical hits.
It's weak to crits.
It's weak to crits. Do you learn how much more damage it takes?
I learn its highest weakness.
Okay. Well, critical hits. It's vulnerable to them. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, you can exploit either the creature's mortal weakness or a personal. So, when I hit him,
It's
I exploit that weakness.
Okay. So it doesn't count as a crit, but it's like you did a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just triggers the weakness damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
Also, all my attacks against it going forward are magical, in case that's relevant.
Okay. Good to know. Next up is Mosghuta's turn, and I will let you guys know. So who's outside? Looks like Igni
That's not my
or
name.
Igzy. Sorry, Igzy, Mathis, and Knickknack are outside.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So now that Mosghuta's closer to you
I
guys.
am outside.
Oh, is Mathis inside?
I'm inside.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
inside. Okay, sorry. So Ilrune's outside. Now that Mosghuta's closer, you guys can see there is a scythe sticking out of him.
Interesting.
So it looks like someone tried to get a hit on him at some point.
Pull it out.
No,
And then
push it
he'll love
further in.
us.
Oh,
And
it's
then
like
he'll love us.
it's like the monkey from Sekiro. You gotta
Yeah,
pull the
yeah.
sword out of
I
his neck and
never
cut his head
played
off.
Sekiro.
Exactly.
And then it comes back.
That's all you got to do.
All right, this cow is going to
Worst fight in the
attack.
game.
Have you guys named this zombie?
That's up to
Yeah, it's
Ryan.
to Ryan.
I
Give 'em
prefer
names.
not to give them names.
Oh no!
It
So
hurts
I feel
less.
like that's
He
fair.
likes when they're expendable.
Meat shield.
Yeah, Zombie 2.
It's like
Yeah.
dog meat, right?
Dog meat.
We'll call him Mealed.
No.
Ooh, max damage. This zombie just gets eviscerated by Mosghuta's horn.
Little silent salute.
He did his best.
Picture of the family in hand.
Yeah.
And then Mosghuta is going to move 25 feet closer to you guys, and that is Mosghuta's turn.
Does it have reach?
I don't know.
Igzy, you're up.
That's me. Okay. Free action. I'm going to devise a stratagem against Mosghuta. It's the only combatant left.
Okay.
That is a 7 on the die. And I have a +7. I don't think 14's going to hit, but we got to find out. So I'm going to try to hit with a 14 with my gauntlet bow.
Okay, yeah, you fire the arrow and it just bounces off Mosghuta's hide.
Okay. So we got to hit above 14. Second action, I'm going to reload the gauntlet bow. And third action, I'm going to stride 25 feet this way to the west away from Mosghuta and putting the barn between
Sure. And is it?
Mosghuta and myself.
And it's the damaged barn that you found. What you assume is Mosghuta's heart? Yeah. It is.
Yes, it's
Okay.
it's a heavily damaged barn. I'm walking away. I don't think I want to go into that room and get
cool.
cornered by a cow.
So that is your turn. Then it is the zombie that just died's turn. Let me get him out of the initiative. And then we are the top of round 4. Ilrune, what do you want to do?
You got another zombie in your back pocket?
I do, but I only have 2 spell slots, and they're. I'm kind of saving. I really want to try Flens, but it is a touch range. So if we get in their melee, I'm
Okay.
kind of holding out my options here. I am going to throw a needle darts at it.
Okay.
Okay.
So needle darts. It'll be spell attack roll. Sorry, I'm just double checking. So it's a +6 to hit.
Sure.
Crit.
It's an 11 to hit.
Okay.
That'll miss.
We crit it, yeah. Just crit. Just crit.
Just
the cow.
crit.
It's as easy as that.
With my last action here, I'm going to run into the doorway.
All right.
gonna be
So it's your turn. Mathis, you hear a commotion outside the barn.
I close the door. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just have to try to take pot shots at this thing from a safe distance. Is there a way that I can... do I have line of sight if I were to go a little bit further into the barn at an angle where I can...
Yeah, if you go further in, you'll have
I
an
can
angle where you
shoot-
can see
yeah.
Mosghuta. Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will also shoot a needle dart. Well, I guess 3 needle darts at it.
Okay.
So I'll roll that attack now. 16 plus 7, so 23.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, I'm gonna roll 3d4 damage. It's piercing damage also.
Okay.
I got almost max damage. 11.
All right. Good damage. Still doesn't look like it all went through, but you still most
That's
of it did.
magical, right? Counts as magical.
Yes.
Okay, so magical doesn't matter.
No, it does not. And
Son
that's
of
your
a
turn,
bitch.
Mathis.
That's the end of my
Okay.
turn.
Nick Knack, you're up.
I'm in a really conflicted position because I have 9 hit points, and the
Actually,
boss
I don't
is
think
right
it's magical
in front of
damage.
me.
I don't think it's magical damage.
And you do not
It's a
have
spell. I mean, it
Forbidding
doesn't
Ward
It's
matter.
needles. It's metal needles are
Pardon?
thrown at
You
the
don't have
creature.
Forbidding Ward right now.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Not against Mosghuta.
I have an 18 AC. I bet you Mosghuta has a pretty good chance at kicking that shit in. At least a
Yeah.
50-50 on the die.
But it could buy us a turn that I can heal you on.
Part of me wants to run 75 feet.
Jesus. are you the one that took the grappling hook? You go right
No,
over
I
the
have
wall.
it.
Oh, you have it. Never mind. You're fucked then.
Yeah. I
Okay,
can
while
move.
Mosghuta is running for him, you use a grappling hook, throw it at Mosghuta at the
Yes.
scythe, yank it out.
Cut
I could at
Mosghuta's head
least-
off.
Simple acrobatics.
Wait. I could at least run like
I'll just
50,
stand next to him
50
doing
feet
back
away,
flips.
so I know Mosghuta only gonna get 1 strike. That seems like an idea.
Unless he breaks the barn down.
Yeah.
Comes for us, but that's probably going to be an action to do that. So
Yeah.
Mosghuta's getting 1 strike regardless.
Yeah, but I'd rather not. She have like if I run up to Mosghuta and get 2 strikes in, she's gonna have 2 on me, and that's what I'm worried.
You could
about.
back up and ready.
She's next up.
I could back up and ready. That's what I'll do. That's the plan. Okay, so I'm gonna back up. But if I back up 25, yeah, she still has to move to me. Okay.
If she moves, or if he moves twice to you, you get a hit, and
Yeah.
they don't get to hit you.
So,
Mosghuta can only move.
but it's 2
25
actions to ready, so I just move back 25, right?
Then Mosghuta takes 2 actions to get up to you.
Okay, I'll move back 25, and then I will ready a strike against Mosghuta.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now Mosghuta's turn. Mosghuta, seeing you guys pulling off, he is gonna go into the barn.
No.
I knew it.
Oh no.
So can
Can he? She? It's a small door.
they? Yeah, no, it's big enough for It's just like big enough for the cow. to
It's
get in.
Mosghuta sized.
It's perfect. It's actually like a perfect
No, I
cutout
guess
of her.
regardless.
Well,
they'll
Mosghuta
have-
One horn two. One
Just
horn
moves
two is
forward, and then as he goes through
How-
the door,
how-
it just bursts open.
How intelligent is this creature?
Oh, very.
It actually has a degree, university level degree.
You don't become the boss
I'm
cow.
just
by
saying,
being a dummy.
if it's raging out right now, it's gonna attack what
No,
it
it's
sees.
It's roided.
No, I'm just thinking. Yeah, it'll probably go after.
Or will it go after Iggsy because
I'm gonna roll.
it's been hitting?
Andrew, high or low?
Oh, low.
All right, 1, 2, or 3. It goes after John.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. It'll go after you.
Do you have to remember what the other 3 sides were?
Yeah.
I got a 1. It's going after you, John.
Oh, perfect.
Fuck.
This is good. You ready the attack.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the plan.
Mosghuta will walk up to you, and that will be his turn.
Okay, that will trigger my strike, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's 13 plus 6.
That'll hit?
19. Yeah.
You have guidance as well. but you
I don't
to
need
use
it right now. I'm going to... Oh, max damage on the die. So 8 plus 5 is 13 plus whatever the critical
Okay.
damage is,
And then plus it's I guess minus its resistance still.
I guess.
So.
Wait, no, because it would take the whole damage from the vulnerability, right?
If it has like a vulnerability to critical hits like 10,
Mhm.
then yeah, you do an extra like 10 damage.
So it takes all the damage
Right.
from the vulnerability, but then it reduces
Right,
my
right.
damage by
Yeah.
the...
Yeah. So
Okay.
sorry, how much damage did you say you did again?
I did 13.
Okay. Okay.
This man thinking.
Good damage.
Okay.
Now it is Iggsy's turn.
That's me. Okay. So free action, exploit vulnerability on Mosghuta.
No, that's not what you do.
Why
You
not?
prepare a stratagem.
Devise a stratagem.
Yeah.
That's it. What's my character? Oh, I rolled a 6. Definitely not hitting with that. So, I have a whole turn. I don't really know what to do with it.
Help.
Help? That's a good idea. Oh, I can't now because I have to take that attack if I attack Mosghuta.
Yeah.
Can't you you can like load a flare into your pistol and shoot it for help. Shoot a flare up. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
someone
gonna shoot a flare up, call in a dropship.
Help me. Help me,
We'll
please.
just, we'll just kite Mosghuta.
I'm
for a
like
couple
pinned.
hours
I'm
before
pinned up against a
reinforcements come.
wall with a fucking giant zombified cow in front of me.
You are backed into a corner.
Well, I'm thinking about how to help. I don't think there's much I can do to help.
I
is
think
the
we all
problem.
just have to I think we just have to give it our all. Everyone
Ooh,
goes out
75.
there and just starts firing into this thing.
I love the idea of you like devising a stratagem. You're picturing the fight, and you're like, "Nah, I'll miss. I can't do nothing."
Yeah, it's like I don't have the angle, you know.
Shoot, reload, shoot.
Will you go before Mosghuta does?
Just
so you
use
can
the
book
use
it?
your bad attack.
That's a -5. I don't have a lot of bolts. It doesn't seem like it's worth it.
Man, always with the efficient one over here.
I gotta be efficient.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
You know what? I can try this. I can attempt to intimidate Mosghuta.
Yeah. Right.
What does that mean? I'm gonna attempt to demoralize Mosghuta.
Okay.
Start
I'm gonna
playing
yell.
with the horn that we found.
yeah. I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll look at Mosghuta and I'll just yell at the stupid cow.
What do you yell?
You're a stupid cow.
You're a stupid cow. Moo.
Dummy.
The fucking horn.
I'm trying to think of what I yell at the cow.
Nice horn, asshole.
Yeah. Big dumb cow. Boss cow, more like Dross cow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so my attempt to demoralize against its will DC is 16.
That is a fail.
Darn.
Sorry, the will DC is 10 plus its save. Okay, fail.
Okay, well, then I will stride back 10 feet away from Mosghuta.
You're gonna go play in the garden?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play in the garden. I'm gonna stride back 10 feet, and my third action, I guess I'll parry.
Okay.
There's not much else I can do if I'm gonna miss.
Ilrune, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head through the door here. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, you look out the door. Yeah, this cow's got it's got knick-knack cornered.
It's a shit fest. Welcome. Is harm touch?
I can get a range on it. It actually does more healing if it's ranged, but then I can't move back into the barn.
Yeah,
But
but
harm is also all creatures in the area, right?
No, it's
Is
a,
it- it's
That's if you use
specific?
the 3 action version.
yeah. So there's
Yeah.
a 1 action,
Do that.
2 action, and 3 action.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna do that.
No, because that
Gonna
will.
heal the cow.
What does the 2 action version do?
Gives it range.
Range, you pick a
Gives it
target.
and extra healing or damage.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what, I'll burn a harm and heal Knick-Knack at range. Now, if I'm healing an undead creature, I increase the hit points by 8
Okay.
on top of the 1d8.
Ooh.
It's
So I
really good.
automatically am going to get 8 no matter what.
8
No
plus
matter
1d8.
eight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or
That's
no matter
pretty
what,
neat.
It's really good.
Plus an extra 4.
Cool.
Yeah, you're back at max then.
Awesome. Like,
Perfect. And that's your turn, right? You moved out and cast that spell?
Yeah.
All right. Mathis, you're up.
All right, I'll see if I can help as well. I will step outside of the barn again, against my better judgment, and I think I'm going to attempt to daze Mosghuta.
Okay.
So it's just a basic will save, DC 17.
Mosghuta makes it.
Fuck. Well, then that's it.
Still half.
But yeah, so I think it does half of 1d6 mental damage still.
Okay.
How much is days? I thought it was just your modifier. Or did they change it?
No, it says the jolt deals 1d6 mental damage
Oh, they changed it.
with a basic will save. One damage.
Okay. It doesn't look like it hurt it.
Hmm.
1 mental damage didn't hurt Mosghuta.
Oh, it's got like a threshold.
Maybe.
It's got no mind.
It was just
turn.
mental damage.
Nothing in
Knick-knack.
that skull. Nothing in that thick skull of hers.
Fight. Fight. You look so stressed right now.
Run to me.
I am.
3 attacks.
I'm gonna strike.
Okay.
Guidance.
That's a
Don't
D8.
forget.
Do I have to declare guidance before I roll?
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
This is +1.
Or do you want to use it on one of your?
No, get
next
the crit.
attacks? Oh,
Get the crit. Sweep
Yeah,
the
fair
crits.
enough. Fair enough.
That's a 19 plus 7. 20. 26? Yeah.
With guidance?
With guidance. Yeah.
Critical hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
There we
Nice.
go.
Nice. Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what we
So I do double damage. Roll high. That's an 8 on the 8d8. So
Oh,
that'll be
baby.
16 plus 5 is 21 points of slashing damage. Plus it triggers its crit.
Right. I mean, you were triggering that regardless.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, regardless.
Right,
But
okay. Good damage. Mosghuta is still up, unfortunately.
okay.
It's one attack though. You got 2.
That was only 1 action.
Yeah,
got 2
yeah,
more.
yeah. Okay.
You could try to get away from it.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I might step away and then use my last action to run. But then it's gonna turn and attack the squishies.
I think
I'm
I
not
can
that
tank.
squishy.
I think I can tank a hit.
Yes.
I got my shield up still.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
Okay. Take a step back.
Okay. And then I'm going to
Run towards me.
run 25. How far can I get? I think this might be the best move.
No, I think it is actually.
Yeah.
That's enough though. That's enough to maybe
At the very
switch its interest.
at the very
Yeah.
least,
Might be interested in him.
it'll
now.
only get 1 attack on
Yes.
its next
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's got to chase us.
Okay.
That's the goal here.
I guess it's Mosghuta's turn now.
Oh, did you want that critical hit card?
No, we're only gonna use it
No,
if you get
only if I roll a
20.
natural 20.
Oh,
Mosghuta's
I like that roll.
gonna
that's
go
right.
up to you, Ilrune. Or no, that's not Ilrune.
That's me,
That's
that's me.
Mathis. Sorry.
Well, I'm in the corpse there.
Oh, let me move.
So I guess it's whoever you choose.
Like
It's. I saw you first, so it's going after you, Mathis.
Fair enough.
oh no.
Well, shouldn't he roll? Shouldn't you roll?
No,
High-low?
Mosghuta can't see through the corpses.
The corpse is laying down on the ground.
Mosghuta can't see through the corpses. Mathis,
I'm
Mosghuta's
standing there
taking
in
1 hit on
chainmail.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I do have that shield up, hardness 5, so I can
Yeah,
reduce
as a
the damage
reaction,
by
yeah.
5.
Mhm.
And my AC is up for this attack by 1.
22 to hit.
That will hit, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Is that a crit?
I
10
am
plus
at
your
eight-
AC.
I'm at 18. So
Okay,
no.
yeah, that's not a crit. And that will be
For the love of God.
max damage.
Oh, good.
That will be 17 points of damage.
Minus 5 is 12.
Which still knocks you down.
That is, I'm at 0.
Okay, so you are at
I'm at
Dying one, yeah.
Dying 1?
Yeah, prone and
okay.
dying 1.
Prone and dying 1.
Don't worry, you're a sturdy
then
skeleton.
Mosghuta,
I'm a sturdy
with that
skeleton.
attack,
It's easier for me to get up.
Mosghuta would have tried to knock you down, but it doesn't have to.
Oh, good to know. As if it wasn't bad enough to just
Yeah.
get it.
Igzy, you're up. You just watched one of your companions go down.
I did. Okay.
When
I'm
I
going
go
to
down, is it
devise
like
a
is it like
stratagem.
dry bones, where it's just like into a pile of bones?
But
on the
you know
ground?
you'll get back up in like 10 seconds.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I rolled a 4.
Igzy,
Oh.
Igzy, let's have a.
I'm
Let's have a
trying.
Even if it's pulling a little bit of aggro.
I'm trying my best.
Mhm.
Okay.
get involved. Get involved.
I'm getting involved. I'm going to stride forward as my first action.
Sure.
I don't know what else I can do when I fail. That's the problem.
base him. Base him.
Base the cow.
Base the
and
cow.
die.
Base the cow because then
It's not
Ryan
that-
will be
it's not
flanking.
that bad.
Ryan can.
Ryan has a touch attack.
I don't. Flanking won't matter for
Oh.
it, but after that, I'm gonna smack it with my flail. So
Yeah.
it'll. I also have my flail out, so it'll give you a plus for flanking.
Plus, if you base it and we're all around it, it gives us. He'll roll to try and hit us. So it'll be random.
So I'm as close as you are
yes.
right now. So
I'll-
I think I'm gonna stay here, ready and attack if it gets close.
It's not going to get close to you, though.
You don't know that.
I know that.
But you don't.
Because it's basing him. I know that.
How do you know?
Coward.
Because I know.
They can't see him through the corpses. We just established this. Yeah, we just established they can't see him through the corpses.
Oh, my God.
Well, you seem
So
like-
I'm going to stride forward,
Sure.
and then I'm going to ready a strike on Mosghuta with my dueling sword.
Let's see. We might. Okay. So okay.
If Mosghuta approaches.
Okay. Ilrune.
Well, it seems that Aldori dueling sword is just an ornament on
Oh my God.
Trying, man.
I'll
I
rub
can't
my
roll
hands,
well.
place them on the side of the cow, and say, "No, that's an."
Where were you going to say that?
Well, the nature of the spell Flens is it strips the flesh from your bones, so I was going to say strip for me.
Oh,
All right.
until you
All
realize
right.
that's an awful
Yeah.
thing to say.
I didn't know you were into that.
As a 2-action spell.
Why are you looking
Daddy
at
needs
that?
some new
On an
boots.
undead creature, I'm going to make a spell attack roll.
Sure.
That's with a +6. 18.
That'll hit.
And I do 2d6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And on never mind. Guys do 2d6.
Ooh.
10 damage.
Nice.
Much like the other attacks, doesn't all go through, but Mosghuta is not looking good.
And I still have a single action.
Sure.
I'm going to bend down and I'm going to touch Mathis. I'm going to give him a loving
my
little
God.
caress on the cheek.
Are you
as
gonna
he
ask me to
gains-
strip as well?
Not yet.
Not yet. That comes later.
You gain 7 hit points.
Take a
Actually-
big breath in.
Okay.
We back in
Alrighty.
this.
Yes.
So since I was dying and he healed me, I am back up.
You're back up, but you're not
Still prone.
You're still prone. You lose the dying condition, but you have the
Wounded.
Wounded.
You're wounded once, so now if you go down again, you'll start at dying 2.
2.
Yeah, it's 1 plus whatever wounded you're at.
But as a sturdy skeleton, you get to go all the way to dying 5 before you die.
Correct. And also my recovery checks, because I'm in Oracle of Bones, I only need 9 plus something.
Yeah, instead of 10 plus you're wounded or
Plus my dying
dying,
value.
it'll be 9
It's
plus
just
your
9
dying.
instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to confirm I can do that as long as it's like 1 action and 2 action. Like it's within my actions, I can cast 2
Yep.
leveled spells technically,
I think so, yeah.
This isn't 5e.
or 1e.
I guess in 1e you can't do it. Oh, no, you can do it in 1e. You
Quicken.
can quicken spells,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yep.
Ilrune, so that was your turn. You got your friend back up, and you hurt Mosghuta. Mathis.
And I
you're
called out Iggsy.
All right.
I'm coming! I can't!
I am here.
My mind's eye is saying don't do it.
Okay. So I can use 1 action to take a 5-foot step back, right?
stand
You
up?
are prone currently,
I am
though.
prone, so I'd have to do 2 actions technically. So 1 to stand up, 1 to take a 5-foot step back.
Yeah.
Does anything happen
And then the last
when
one to
Mathis
run
stands
the
up?
fuck away.
No?
No.
Okay. I don't think Mosghuta can...
Has an OA.
I don't think Mosghuta has an attack of opportunity. Because when you stood up, they would have done
That's what it went.
So you don't even have to step back.
Triggered. Oh, I don't even have to step
You
back.
can move
You're
at
right.
full speed.
You can
Yeah,
just move
yeah,
full
yeah.
speed.
So I can move full speed and then still do something.
I am just looking at it. I don't see anything in here about attack of opportunity.
Sounds good to me.
I'd like to hear that.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see anything about it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna probably do a double move away to get behind someone. Let's see if I can.
What's your movement?
25.
Get
So,
behind me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind you over there, Andrew, and that's going to be it. I have to stand up and run.
Okay.
Okay, so you just be a coward this turn, sounds
Apparently.
So
Okay.
Listen,
I've
I've
there.
been through it.
like. Next up is Knick Knack.
So if I base Mosghuta on the diagonal, is that flanking? Or do I have to be directly across?
You have to be directly across.
That sucks. It's 5 feet out of my movement.
Yeah.
No, isn't it just you draw a line between them as long as it goes through each side of the creature? It's good.
I like that.
Well, let me Google it.
He's so disappointed.
I mean, look at it. Like Mosghuta would have to turn around to hit either or.
I
That's
think as
what
long as
flanking
you can
is.
draw a straight line through one edge of the creature to the other,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
considered flanking.
To flank a foe, you and your ally must be on
Why is he flipping
opposite
his
sides
flipping me off?
of the creature. A line drawn between the center of your space and the center of ally space must pass through the opposite sides of the opposite corners of the foe's space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
That
then.
applies
You'd
there.
be flanking there.
Woo! Let's go.
Great.
Good
Awesome.
flank. You're gonna need to move twice anyway, but
Oh, really?
yeah, because I think when you're measuring the distance,
It's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So you move twice, take one hit, one flanking hit.
Yeah, I'll take one flanking. hit.
Okay. And that's just +2, right?
Mhm.
it's off guard to the attack.
Oh, fuck.
That's good.
That's a 2?
Do you want to use your hero point?
No, I need that for when this motherfucker kills me.
Okay. So you run up 2 spaces, you take a swing, and you miss, and then Mosghuta starts laughing. It's Mosghuta's turn.
What does Mosguta's laugh sound like?
Who's it gonna hit? All right, John. If I get an odd number,
He ripped the skin off of him.
Now we play the blame game.
There's a magical effect.
if I get an odd number, Mosghuta's gonna hit you. If I get an even number, it's gonna go after
Ryan.
Ilrune. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I ran away, because that could have ended me.
Could have been you.
Yeah, it could have
I
been
rolled
you.
a 4. It's going after Ilrune.
Okay.
He takes these.
What's it called when you do that?
Neener? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. First, gore attack
Oh, good.
from Mosghuta's last remaining horn. First strike.
Doer
23 to hit.
barely scrapes by.
Okay. That will be only 8 points of damage, and Mosghuta is going to attempt to knock you down, and I believe that's against his fortitude.
No reflex.
Or reflex.
For
Okay.
tripping, it's
Oh,
reflex.
those are my best saves. Yeah, thank you.
17 against your fortitude or
So
reflex.
10 plus your
sorry.
bonus.
No,
Yeah,
no,
10.
you said fortitude. Hands off the chest.
No, sorry, reflex. I said it again.
Okay, so that is like 10 plus my reflex save.
Yes, reflex bonus.
He's got me.
Okay, so you're a pro now. Please put the prone condition on, and then Mosghuta will take their last remaining attack on you.
I don't see.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I don't think we need the condition. I think it's gonna hit anyway. Good night, soldier.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
He's the one that does the magical healing, yeah?
Yeah, he
You know,
does
we
it
were
too.
we were right. We were right to be afraid.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, were we? Because it's I don't know. I remember
been confirmed.
fighting uphill on that fucking on that fucking message. I don't know about you, but I think that was my opinion from the beginning.
So hopefully this time it goes a little better.
You're right.
I'm gonna devise a stratagem.
Oh, motherfucker, get involved.
I
dude.
would love to get involved. That's a natural 20.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
It's weak to those.
I'm getting involved. I will stride forward twice. I'll get in a more advantageous position for a future flank if we
Okay.
need it. But I'm gonna cash in my natural 20 to hit now.
Miss. Yeah, please draw him a crit card.
Woo! Woo! Is this with your Aldori dueling sword?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Well, I take that back.
Yeah. I was waiting for the right moment. He saw in his head, he's like, now! What's the card say?
What type of damage are you doing?
I am doing slashing damage. Thank you very much.
So that is armor damage. Lucky you. The target's armor also takes the damage, applying the armor's hardness normally.
That doesn't do anything. It's a cow.
That's what I said.
well-
Lucky you.
Give me the damage.
Okay, here we go. Come on.
Did you roll a 1?
I did. Okay, 12 points of damage.
Would you like to describe how you kill this creature?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, he would.
Fuck you. Fuck you. With his fucking plinkety dinkety all fucking game, and then he comes in at the last minute. He's like, "Oh, I just killed it. My bad."
That was his stratagem the whole
So
time.
Iggsy's been thinking the whole time. I don't have a hit. I don't have a hit. He's been looking through his head. He's playing the fight in his head.
He's
Every
doing
single
the
time he's
Doctor
gonna miss.
Strange. He's
He's
going
doing
through
the
all the
Doctor Strange.
realities.
Then he finally sees the moment, knocks down Ilrune. The cow's distracted. So he runs in behind the cow and slashes right at his neck, right where the sickle is.
That's a scythe, actually.
It's a scythe,
And it's
right
not
where
it's
the
in the
scythe
neck,
is.
it's in its body.
It's in his body?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to open the wound where the body
What
scythe
were you
is.
looking at then?
What do you mean, what was I looking at?
Oh, the picture of Mosghuta there that's in the body.
Mosghuta?
Yeah, no, you were waiting all that time looking at the cow and you didn't even know where the scythe was.
He thought it was a sickle.
Okay, yeah.
I saw the horn.
To be fair, it's a pretty big cow.
I saw
You
the
could make
horn,
that
so I thought the horn was the sickle. I wasn't
Now,
looking
you
very
know,
closely.
part of me just thinks that if we were to peacefully go into that barn, see a wounded cow hurting, you know, he's got a scythe sticking out at the side of him. He's uncomfortable. He's in distress.
Let's help him.
And look at these 4 heroes coming to, you know,
That's not what happened.
carefully remove the scythe and give him some sort of
Let me tell you something.
comfort.
Let me tell you something.
And then he helps.
That's not the world we fucking live in. That's not the world we fucking live in. You see the cow in the barn with the sickle in his back. You make one move and the cow goes, "Oh, that's you're fucking dead."
You know what world we live in?
I'm just
The
saying.
world where Boss Cow
there-
Mosghuta is dead.
There might have been a way. There might have been a way to get through this with Mosghuta by our side.
Yeah?
But this is what we've done, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Doesn't sound like it.
I told you guys I would
I'll
tell
be thinking
you
about it for a
the
little bit,
DC of
though.
identifying Mosghuta before. Would I only take a guess what the DC is?
I would guess like.
25.
Well, I got like
No
a no
shot,
because
25.
I got
16.
a 23 or something.
21.
And that is the combat.
16?
I'm pretty sure I got like a 23 to identify, so it must have been like 22 or something.
It was 28.
28.
Why so high? Jeez.
Because she's rare, right? That adds up.
Oh.
She's a
to
unique
fire.
enemy.
Unique.
Or he. We keep saying she. Mosghuta
Yeah.
sounds like a
Mosghuta
female.
boss
It
name.
cow.
does, but it's he. Can I ask what the weakness was now that Mosghuta's dead?
It was a crit. Yeah, John.
Like, was it additional damage or something?
It was 6 extra points of damage. If you
6?
crit it, yeah.
Oh, not bad.
And it had 3 resistance to everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, so it's like,
Um,
is that scythe sticking out of it? Is that
It
like
is
a viable
sticking out. Is someone
weapon?
trying to get at that scythe?
I mean, I
Detect
probably
magic,
won't
detect
use
magic.
it.
Wait, we have a problem.
What?
He's down.
No, I'm still. I had 2 hit points.
He's just
I-
on his ass.
Didn't die from that?
No.
I am
What?
I am wounded though, so I can treat
Yeah.
wounds on you if you treat wounds on me.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you detect
Oh.
magic,
Now we
that
strip.
scythe is
All right,
magical.
all right.
Scythe is magical?
Yes.
Oh shit! Is it now?
What kind of check would it be to identify the scythe?
Arcana.
All right, Ryan, I'll treat wounds on you. 9 plus 4, 13.
I don't.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's 15. It's 15, right?
Or are you rolling to treat
Oh,
wounds?
right.
Yeah.
To identify the scythe, I got a
I
24.
cannot stitch
Yeah,
flesh
that's
on
probably
undead.
good enough.
You're right. You
And
can't.
you're cursed.
You determine it is a.
Oh, but Bane would heal me.
Harm. I only have 1 left.
Harm,
Do we
sorry.
want to save it for like an emergency when we go under like inside here?
Or do we want to do a full Bane on? Sorry, a full harm on all of us.
Which I want
Let
to
me leave before
I'm
you do
full.
that.
Oh, you're
No,
back.
no,
You're
it
back
would
to
ju-
full.
It would be a harm.
You're at
to
2 though,
heal,
right,
so
Ryan?
you'd still be-
Oh, it wouldn't affect me.
Yeah, I'm at
He's-
2 HP, so I would appreciate I might be able to. Or no, if you're treating wounds on me, then did that pass?
No, I got 13.
Okay.
My medicine's gotta bump
You
that
gotta-
up. I gotta get
Gotta
that up. I'm
crank
sorry,
those
I'm
numbers
sorry, I'm
up.
sorry.
Rookie numbers.
We're getting there.
I
We're
just
getting
want
there.
to see. I could have treated my own wounds.
So back to identifying that site.
Yes, I got a 24
I think
on
the person
Arcana.
using detect magic is the one that has to identify it.
Oh.
Oh, can I treat wounds on myself
That's
then?
kind of lame.
If you have stitch flesh.
I have stitch flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Ryan, you will
Treat
have to
my
give me
wounds.
that Arcana check to identify it.
Have you?
want to somebody want to aid me?
I
can.
I have not treated one.
Well, you can hurt when you're helping.
Oh, I'm trained in
And
Arcana.
I
That's cool.
will hurt you if I try and help you.
Do you want me to re-roll, or are you just gonna take the 24
We
as
can take
the
that
aid
to
check?
help him,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a plus
Can
1, think.
could I use a lore skill to help him? I'm gonna stop trying to use
Adam's
that for
gonna hate
everything.
you.
I'm gonna stop trying to use that for everything.
You missed your dice
What is
tower.
your esoteric?
How
knowledge?
did you manage
You gotta
that?
use it.
What'd you get?
With my bonus, I got an 8.
How did you
Does
miss the
detect
dice
does
tower?
detect magic say gives you any help with identifying?
Will it help a +8?
Wait, why does it have
Or
to be
will
the
it help?
person who detected magic? Because the second he detects it, you can go, "This is a magical weapon," and the other guy can go, "Okay, let me look at it."
Yeah, why
No,
can't I just?
I'm not
identify
telling
it?
you guys.
Or if we know it's magical, we can bring it back to Berlin. Unless that's like it's like
yeah, I'm just
hers.
worried it's one of those like you touch it and you fucking get the curse of
We'll just have to drag
cancer
Mosghuta's
hands,
body back
you
to
know,
Berlin.
whatever it is.
Oh yeah, the curse of cancer hands.
Yeah.
A prominent curse in Geb.
Very common. Yeah.
Yeah.
They put
Gebian
that
curse.
shit on everything. I swear to God. The other day I went to go get my house keys. Curse of cancer.
Hold on.
Curse of cancer hands.
Hold on. Identify magic, the action. Once you have discovered that an item, location, or ongoing effect is magical, you can spend 10 minutes to try to identify the
that's how it
particulars
works.
of the magic.
Okay, because I know I think in one you need to detect magic to identify it.
So I don't have to cast
Okay.
it. I just have to know it is in fact magical.
Sure. So that we roll at 24. It is a +1 scythe.
Ooh, that's huge.
It's a two-handed weapon, so I'm good. It's all you.
I was thinking of just taking the rune off of it and putting it on my.
Okay, well then.
the striking.
And there's a fight.
Now there's a roll off.
Can you do that? Can you
Yes.
just pop the rune out?
There are some crafting rules associated with that. So unless you want to try rolling crafting, you know.
Yeah, I could. Is crafting a lore?
I'm
I'll
good at
pay
it.
somebody else to
I'm not
do it.
good at it.
As far as I'm aware, you can transfer a rune, but I think you might need
Well,
an
I mean,
item.
I
We'll
don't-
not worry about it right now.
Yeah, I think
We're not worried about it right now,
Should we
but
should we
we're
roll
not going to
off?
sell
Take it
it.
with
Put it in
us.
your
Take it
backpack,
with
yeah.
us.
Should we
Yeah.
roll off to see who gets it?
We can roll off later if you guys
A
want.
plus one
Yeah,
scythe.
yeah.
Hey, Mr. Weapon Man, how often are you attacking with your weapon? Get out of here.
Mr. Weapon Man.
Come on, Mr. Weapon Man, how often are you attacking?
How often do you need to get healed?
I don't
What?
have a weapon.
By you? Never. Actually, it's by him.
I don't
can
have a
shoot
weapon,
wounds too.
but
That's
I
true.
do
Do you-
want that rune
I also what?
just for collection.
I hate this guy.
I like collecting runes.
Yeah, but I will look into transferring the rune. I think
Okay.
it's crafting that we have to do it with.
Can you transfer that to not a weapon, like to armor?
It's got to be a weapon.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
specifically like a
It's a
striking
plus
rune.
one. Yeah, I think it's
To
a
weapon.
Or striking
Okay.
or
property or striking.
Is there anything on Mosghuta that would count as like a rare material? Like if I took the other horn and like
It'd be cool.
It'd
Wouldn't
be
Yeah,
be
maybe we
rare.
do a general search on the three
I
zombies and
think it would be
Mosghuta.
disrespectful
Other
to
than the
take
scythe.
anything
Mhm.
from Mosghuta
fair enough.
for Berlin.
Yeah,
But we took the scythe.
I'm gonna keep
But that was
that.
someone else's.
I'm gonna keep that 3-foot horn chunk though, and when we get the manor, we're gonna display
Put
it
that,
prominently.
yeah.
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 Okay. So what do you guys wanna?
All right. Well, I mean,
do?
we're right next to this barn, so maybe
A lot of us need healing. Once
yes.
we're out of range, I don't want to accidentally heal any of the dead
ones.
undead. Just in
Question.
case.
So you guys tried healing on each other. Has enough time passed? Can they try on me again?
Oh, yeah.
has it been an hour since
It has
the
not.
start
I
of
don't-
last
Probably
session?
not
I
an
don't
hour
think it's
yet.
been an
So
hour
if we
yet.
want to wait, we can. But if not, we'll just keep going.
Well, we have
we've been searching
We still got to
a
go in the
lot.
cave.
we have this building to search, and then we have the building that Mosghuta used to be in to search, and
And
then
by
also-
then we
by
might,
then we
yeah.
should probably have a chance.
I don't know. My clock says like 50 minutes.
No.
yeah. I'll say once you finish that search.
Okay. So we can search
All
the
right.
barn here first.
Bottom
Okay.
right barn.
Oh, by the way, in terms of exploration actions, I'm taking the scout action.
Okay.
I will-
Detecting magic.
I'm gonna search.
Okay.
17 for perception in the barn.
Which? Sorry,
God.
you're in the one that the zombies were
The
in.
one that the zombies were in.
Yeah. So if you're looking in the barn that the zombies were in, it's like a big, like large, unfinished space. It looks like you get the sense this was just an area to hold zombies in if it like rained or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't want to leave the zombies out in the rain.
They start to smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get it.
Oh, by the way, my exploration action.
You're right. I don't
I'm
have
gonna-
rotting flesh on me all the time.
While we're doing all this, and I tried to treat wounds on Ryan and everything, I'm gonna refocus.
Okay.
Oh, so I reread the spell. It just says, like, harm just says you disperse void energy in a 30-foot emanation. This targets all living and undead creatures in the area. I think it just heals or damages anything within 30 feet.
Is that
my
the third?
That's the three
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah.
so
With healer damage.
any dead undead
Please
that I
tell
might
me
be
to
able
leave,
to heal,
yeah.
and then I'll tell you to get out of there.
Well, no. I think you pick heal or damage. So if you pick heal undead,
I don't think you do.
It says it targets all living and undead creatures in this area because
Oh.
undead creatures wouldn't take void damage.
poggers. Okay, so you guys finished searching that barn. It's pretty empty. I think you guys said you wanted to go up to that barn Mosghuta was in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it might be good for us to
That's
back.
the next
Uh,
protocol.
But anyways, we all get 3 hit points back when the opportunity arises.
Go ahead. Give yourself 3 hit points, bud.
I didn't know when the opportunity would arise.
Yeah, it's whenever. I'm at full.
Just tell me to leave. I'll
We're
go.
halfway there if
Can I
Andrew,
keep those
like,
hit
you
points in
run.
my back pocket?
What?
Nothing.
And I am
what's your
out of
problem,
harms
Adam?
now.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start searching this room.
Sure.
Okay, I got a 12. Actually, wait, no, 14.
And you're searching the barn that
Mosghuta was in
Oh,
prior to
searching
near the
Mosghuta
entrance.
Okay, so you search the barn that Mosghuta was in.
I
You
will
go
come
in. You don't find.
I tried
it's
to help.
It's a pretty empty barn.
Ooh, 25 to search Mosghuta's barn. +1 if it involves Mosghuta.
Just as empty as Nick Nack found it to
Oh,
be.
No.
hey, by the way,
s-
I have the
20.
fucking lantern out this whole time. So anytime we walk past something that's a secret, you make a secret roll.
Okay, there's been no secrets.
Okay.
Yes, you search this barn. It's empty, but you think after Mosghuta knocked that door off, the proper tools, which you know are in that storage,
Mm-hmm.
you could probably fix it up, get that door back on the hinges.
Okay.
That's
Hey, good to
great.
know. So most of the damage
great.
can be undone.
We'll relay that back to Berlin.
Do you think we could have done that discreetly while we
No chance.
without alerting the
No
cow?
chance. If there
Well,
was
a
a
stealth
banging on a
check.
door across the farm, and that like alerted,
Yeah, just hammering a door back together.
There's no chance. All right.
Right.
Going to hammer as fast.
Want
as
to check out the
possible.
mounds?
I guess
The
yeah.
southwest mounds.
Let's go to those. Little
Yeah, so I guess the last thing you guys have is that
vegetation
garden
mounds.
just outside. Then you can go into the mounds. You can see there's like an opening and a pathway leading in.
Mhm.
Spooky.
Okay, so let's check out the gardens. I'm worried about like shit jumping out at us while we do
Yeah,
that
I'm
though.
proceeding very cautiously.
Hey,
with my
some guy
5
jumps
hit
out.
points.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so you guys are looking through these gardens. You can see like it's like there's 6 of these like tubes. Tubes is probably the wrong word. There's these gardens built here. And,
Planters? What?
Yeah, I
These
guess
are,
planters.
yeah, these are.
What is
vertical-
a
These are vertical.
You know, like in Mario.
like pipes with piranha plants coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's these 6 large planter boxes. You can see it's all like a variety of stuff. Like 2 of them have like berries. A couple have like some
Oh.
leafy vegetables. Like
Oh.
maybe one is spinach, another has lettuce.
Okay.
You can see there's a wheelbarrow. It lies on its side, and damp soil is spilling from it onto the pathway.
Let me guess. There's some sort of powdered chemical in there that makes you itchy.
No, there's nothing in it. It's just dirt. And then and then
mild
going forward, you
inconvenience.
can see there's the to the west. There's that 12-foot tall archway that leads into like basically like a little mound, little hobbit hole.
Mm.
And now that you guys are here, everyone give me a perception check.
Sure thing, boss.
Gladly.
23.
18 for Mathis.
Not being a 23.
Okay.
Natural
19.
1.
19.
Okay, so all you guys except for Nick Nack, you can hear it sounds like more zombie moans coming from inside the mound.
I also have dark vision.
Okay.
If it's dark, can I see anything?
No, so how dark?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure dark vision. You have to like, you can't just see into darkness if you're outside in the light. You have to like move in.
Are you sure?
That's how I'm playing it. I imagine your eyes would have to. You can't just.
I don't know.
It's like supervision.
Ooh,
Anyway,
bad DM.
and then I guess another thing you guys notice. Give me a nature check looking at these gardens, or if you have like cooking lore, farming lore.
You know what? I have esoteric lore,
What
which
if I
lets me do
What
that.
if I have some mercantile lore? How's that one playing?
What about zombie
I'll
lore?
do farming lore.
What about boneyard lore?
Okay, 21 on farming lore.
Oh,
Okay.
Natural 20 for 21 on nature.
Cool. So both of you guys think you can tell these plants haven't been taken care of over the last like day or two, and you think with the right tools and the time, you could take the steps to get them healthy again, take care of the weeds,
Okay.
give them some water.
So far, it seems like there's a lot of things that we can do to bring this place back up to
Yeah.
full speed.
Everything
Is this like,
except
would this be
the
like
big
something that
saddle.
we could spend a day on
Yeah,
to do,
so,
or is this
I mean-
something that like we'd have to spend like a week here?
I'd say probably once you're once you clear it out, probably the rest of the day you'd spend, because you're never gonna get it back into like working shape. But, just
But we
to
can fix
it
up the
a little
doors. We can repair some of the saddles.
Well, we were just
Um,
asked to
Fix up the. Yeah, I know,
take
but
a
you know,
look
just
and we can
sprinkle.
report back. Some of us are not in the greatest of shapes.
Fair enough.
We need to
fair
go back
enough.
a
How
bit.
long was the
Yeah.
trek here again?
Like it didn't take long.
bit. No, it was I think 12 miles from the city, so
Oh.
not like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
It was about 36 hours on one of those speeders from Starfinder.
Oh my god. Yeah. Slower than walking speed.
You got those speeders or those speeders from like the Book of Boba Fett. If anyone watched that,
Mm.
Sounds
Is that the
like
one
no
the
one watched
Power
Book of
Rangers?
Boba Fett.
No. No.
Oh, no,
That's
like
a you
the
thing.
Mandalorian where the Power Rangers are in it.
That was Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you watched it then.
Yeah, I don't want one.
It's based. Okay.
Should we explore the mound then? It
Yeah.
sounds like there's zombies on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Ready
be.
to
I'm gonna
fight.
be sticking a little bit behind.
Yeah,
bro.
Are you
you
sending
two-
like a scout in, or are you guys
I can try
Does-
to
yeah,
sneak
can
in if
anyone-
you want.
Yeah, you know what? I can roll.
You know what? You know what?
So I cannot
Andrew,
roll stealth.
if you
Let me
are
try to sneak.
if you're gonna go sneak in, I'm gonna give you guidance. Did
Thanks,
I already?
man.
I didn't do that to you yet, right?
Not recently, no.
No. Okay.
'Kay.
You're getting some guidance. So
All right, I'm going to
use it
try to
wisely.
sneak in.
+1 bonus.
Okay. I'm going to
Sure.
sneaky up. And you
give
want
me
to
a
roll
stealth check? Yeah.
Okay. That is a 3 plus 6 is 9.
+1.
Did you use
Plus
your
1 is
guidance?
10.
Yeah, I did use my guidance.
All right, so you can see as you're moving in, so you see it opens up and continues further, but after you get about 20 feet in, it opens up into a larger room before continuing. And if you look to the south, there's a little alcove, but there's nothing really there. But if you look to the north, you see a zombie dog and 2 regular zombies, and they appear to be hitting at like some crates that were stacked up, and you can see behind the crates it leads to another passage that goes further into the mound.
Oh,
And-
we're not done here.
As you're sneaking up, you fuck up and make a loud noise,
Oh.
and you can see this zombie hound and the 2 zombie shamblers like, huh? As they look over at you and they begin approaching you, and we'll see what happens next time.
Oh boy!
Oh man.
This mound runs
Just when you
deep.
thought we were out.
Yeah, it's okay. We tanked one. Now you can tank one.
yeah, I got the sword.